Okay, so recording has been started. So in this session, in this section of this of today's session, we are going to see how Angular material basically work with Angular. What is Angular material? First of all, we'll see that how it is helpful to Angular project, correct, and why we should be using it, correct. So it should be what, why, and how. So what is Angular material, why we should be using it, and then finally how we should be using it. So Angular material is basically a library, just like a Bootstrap library. So Bootstrap is basically a CSS framework, but Angular material is a Angular library which has all the ready-made Angular components, all the ready-made Angular components, which you might take so much time to develop, but the complex, the difficult components has been developed over here. I won't suggest your complete site should have all the stuff from this Angular material, but at least the complex part, the complex component that might take so much of time to develop, then expertise, then we need to test it also, right? So such components basically, instead of creating it by your own, you can take it from here. So go to components, and then you can see at left hand side. Then you can see in the left hand side, you will see all the components. So what we need carousel. Let's see, do we have carousel or not? So carousel, carousel. Where is carousel? Okay, let's see. It would be there, but with the different name. So let's check. Grid list, no. Card or list maybe, tabs or trees maybe. Let's see. So Utkarsh is saying, one second, what Utkarsh is saying. So if we learn how to work with Angular material, then it would be easy to work with Ionic because it have mobile based UI component. Yes, of course. I mean, you will get to know how basically we do a component programming, third party component programming. Okay, so I'm not able to find it over here. So I'll search. I say carousel in material, Angular material, right? And yeah, we have no. Let's check. No, 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 no. Carousel in Angular material, stack place. Good. One second, team. I need to put on the charger. One second. Okay, I'm back. But why it is not showing over here? Utkarsh, did I miss anything? We have carousel in Angular material, right? We'll see it from here itself. No? In HTML, it will show. No, no. Mhm. One more minute. We already have a simple carousel how to make it, but I wanted to see in Angular material so that I mean we have a ready-made library. So why don't we use that one instead of creating our own? Mhm. Nice, very nice. Carousel items. See, when I wanted such kind of carousel in my previous company, I never found this. I have to create it by my own. And see, now I am finding something else. We call it 3D carousel. And now I am fine. I want to, find normal simple carousel in Angular material. Now I'm getting 3D carousel. Wow. Okay. So if that is the case, then we build it. Last try. Angular carousel component. I don't think they're having it. Ng carousel. Okay. No, we are not having. No, no problem. No issues. So we can create our own. We can create a simple, carousel by our own. So you can see like this, or we can go ahead with some library. I mean, all are fine. Everything is okay. We can create our own also, and we can go ahead with other third party carousel also. So see this code, this piece of code. So here, what they have done is, first of all, there would be an array of images. So you can see image list, correct? You can see the image list. So this would be our list of images, array of images, which we wanted to show on the screen. Now you see this animation. This is going very fast. It is like within half second. It is traveling. So let's basically mm, give some delay. So 300 milliseconds. You can understand one third of a second. Correct, guys? Yes or no? So at least give, let's say, 1000. So this means 1000 millisecond means 1 second. Now you see, it has given a delay. Guys, you understood or not? I will, what do you call it? I'll explain you the animation also. Don't worry. But first, you see how basically this is happening. Okay, what they have done. So I guess this should be fine because this we are creating it. This is customized. So tomorrow, if you want, we can basically tweak it also, change it also. And if you see the other example, this is again some ready-made library, if I'm not wrong. Let me just check. No, this is also like customized. They have only created. So guys, tell me either to go with this one. Do you want this way or this 3D carousel? Which one do you say we should pick? Both are customized. Customized means both are with handwritten note. So what do you say?
The first one will be better.
Yes, I also agree about the first one. So Pinky, 3D is okay. I tell you why 3D is not a good option. We are not, doing any flash sales, or we are not doing any advertisement. Getting my point? So it should be simple and elegant, right?
So
That's why.
if we sell something, then 3D will be better.
Correct. If I'm selling something, absolutely right. If I'm selling something, correct. if I am basically selling any product or anything, any services, anything fancy, if I want to do, yeah, 3D is fine. But if we are talking about some elegant, you know, thing, or something which is very serious, right? And we want to apply some fancy things, so carousel, simple carousel is the best thing in that case, correct? Because that way you get all the cards moving, you will be able to showcase whatever you want. For example, 1 second is good enough. You can see 1 second or 2 second maybe is good enough to show what has happened in the drive. So if you think 1 second is also fast, you can put 2000 milliseconds, so it will, you know, give a pause or a delay of 2 seconds and then move. See, if you can also increase this time, or you can make a variable, dynamically play with it, there are 100 options. So first of all, let's apply this one. So since there's no library and pure code, so yeah, I guess yes, there's no third-party library directly. We have coded for it. Okay, no problem. So we'll replicate the same at our side, and I'll explain you what exactly they are doing. Okay. So here the first important thing is this list of images. So as of now, I'm picking the same image, but going forward, what I will do is in the project I will add some good images about the food, right, or food drives that happen. Okay. So first of all, I just put the simple carousel over here. Now it's your responsibility to decorate it, design it, right? Apply decorate and design means apply a meaningful bootstrap classes. Okay. So as of now, I'm just putting it, you know, simply in food TS, correct? In food component. Here you give, I would say this is food items, okay, or food drives, food drives. Of course, you're going to get the data from. Of course, you will be getting a data from API. So in the constructor, correct, I will say this dot food drive equals to array, and then I will, in fact, this you can do it over here also. It's an array of any, and then you know, in the food drive you can define what are the object. So I would say first object should be there would be a huge object of food. Do remember, okay? It's not going to be the, you know, simple one or shorter one. There will be a big object of food, but I am taking some necessary as of now. I mean the important or necessary properties as of now of object. So say hold on 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. ID will come. Okay, then drive, name of the drive, right? So I say name is name of the drive, or drive name, drive, or title, best title property. Same thing we need to take it in DB also, correct? So title property, some title of your drive. Then after that, after title, what else? Okay, after title, created by or host. What is the right word for a person who has created a drive? So property should be created by, or initiated by, or what? As of now, I'm putting created by. If you have a better name, just suggest me. Created by means who has created this drive. Then hosted by. Hosted by is the right word. I mean, I wanted to basically check here who is a man in the middle. Basically, like, is it an individual or a group or NGO? So what is the name we should pick for that? So created by is a person who has created a drive. Run by, What is it, guys? Run by? Do you have any other name?
The run by will be better.
Run by is good. Any suggestions? Run by or driven by? Driven by. Driven by A, B, C, right? So run by, sorry, driven by, created by, title. Although there would be many images, but as of now, I'm putting just one cover image. So image. What is the date? Correct. Time, city, place. There's so many things. So as of now, just keep it simple. Simple in the sense means let's put up to this much only. And create title. I said drive one. Ajay, Vijay, Vinay, driven by, say, Iman, Ravi, Krish. In images, let's put 1 and 2. Correct. So this is our food drive, array ready, which we will get it from our service, and service will fetch it from the API. Correct. So let's move to the next part. So this is done. Next is okay. Sorry. Now we can put some animation. First of all, let me just comment this. Do we get any issue? Okay, got it. Okay. Something dynamic happening. So I'm just checking that one, how they're doing it. Oh, sorry. Current. No, not required. Okay, so let's add animation basically and check. So what and how basically we add animation is, so just after the style, correct, we'll add we'll add animation. So animation is also one of the what do you call it, one of the metadata of your component, where you can see how we actually add the animation. So first of all, we need to mention the animation type, what kind of animation we are going to put, right? One second, just one second. One second, guys, my bad. Okay, so the one of the property of metadata, one of the metadata, sorry, we have in the component called animation, and then in animation we need to put basically what kind of animation we want to put. So is it transaction animation, or it is fade in fade out, or whatever kind of animation you want, you need to specify it, right? So my animation is fade, so I am basically putting the fade in fade out animation, fade in fade out animation, correct? And in that fade in fade out, I am giving a transition. So transition, where basically what is going to happen is this transition is going to happen. Transition means anything that happens. Transition, let's say I am giving knowledge to you, it is one transition happening. Whenever anything is happening, so there you can put animation, like you can put opacity. Opacity means how clear you want to make it visible. So if opacity is 0, means you will not see anything. 0.5 means you will see something on the screen, and background screen also you can see, and something is on at the top, that also you can see. So translucent kind of thing. And then opacity 1 means clearly you will see that object, that image in front of the background, right? You will not be able to see the background when you say opacity 1. Okay, and then animation speed, I'm putting that how fast or slow you want. So I put 2000 milliseconds, which means 2 seconds. So after every 2 seconds, fade in fade out will happen, correct? And it will go to the next slide. So as of now it is giving error because I have not added the required classes over here. So let's add these classes from Angular animation. Copy and paste. So you can see now we have trigger, we have transition, we have animate, we have style. So now you can see error gone, right? There's no error now. So that's how basically we add animation. So now you wanted to put any animation, right? So you can put your animation in this animation array. Very simple. Correct? Okay. What else? I don't want to copy paste as it is. So that's why I'm just innovating. Next thing in HTML, let's see. In HTML, okay, let's put the HTML and then see what they're doing in HTML. Okay, let me put the HTML. So food component.html, paste in. No, it's not pasted yet, copied yet. Okay, so here you see ng container. Okay, so ng container is basically for rendering the things dynamically. Okay, so if you see div, whenever you put div, it will by defaultly come. It will come, correct? When you see div, it will come automatically. But with ng container, we need to generate, and ng container we need to plan it dynamically. We need to generate it dynamically. So ng container basically works dynamically, right? On the fly, it basically add the sections, the areas where you can put your code, right? Ng container, the name itself defining is meaning it's a container basically, which contains. So this you all know, ng asterisk ng for, it's a for loop directive. Let image, no, now it's not image, now it is what is the object name we have? Food drive. So can you guys tell me, here I'm putting food drive, right? And then here I'm saying drive, 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 and then class slider. We don't know what is class slider because we have not touched any style, so we'll take it after this. And then current, we don't know the current, what is the current slide, so that variable also we have not created, leave it, no problem. You can see at the rate fade, we have added. So this one is for bringing, this one is for injecting, right, animation, fade animation in the div, in this div. Did you get this point, guys? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then for image, it should not be only image, it should be drive dot im. What is the name? Hold on. What is the property name?
Image.
Image. Right, image. And we don't have current, so this also take it. This basically shows what is the current image. Correct. So here you can say current, and it is number type equals to 0. Okay, save. So now it will not say, you know, current is not a property. So now we are left with the class, I mean styles. Okay, before leaving this one, leaving this page, do you have idea what is this let one equals to index? Do you guys know what it is actually?
It gives the indexing of the images.
Indexing
So,
or not index of images?
so in the array of the index, array of
Yeah. Sorry. So it will basically track your array. So it will give a unique number, not unique number, I mean, sorry, not unique number. It will give a sequential number to your array, which means it is going to basically check your array one by one, step by step, right from first number. Got a point? So we are basically applying indexing of the row. So nowadays we write like index or index as I. Let's see what is going to happen. No no CSS we have. So it's running. So what is the error it is saying? ng container may happen when the tag is already been okay. Some tag open close issue is there. Let's see what is the issue. ng container open close div. Here we did something. Okay. And if current equals to come on man, what's the mistake? Mhm. I know I only did some silly mistake, so that's why it was giving an error. Okay, leave it. Now let's see the browser. Kill the server, start it again. Once this will, start running, start working, we'll see the CSS. What are the CSS which is pending? Yeah, so compiled successfully. Good. Go to food tab. So at food tab, nothing is working because of course error coming. Okay, that says please include the browser animation or Noop animation module. So browser animation. So for animation, we have a module, master module that we need to include. So it is asking for the same thing. I'll show you in module file, module, yeah, app module file. You can see somewhere declaration. Yeah, see browser animation. So go to our code, go to app module. What is the error it is saying? Browser animation or Noop animation module. Let's add browser animation only. Now we'll see will it show or not. So browser animation module was important so that animation features can be added, so that animation can be added to project, so that we can use animation features like fade, right? All the animation directives like trigger, transition, all these. See now, yeah. So now at least you can see images coming, but it's not moving. So why this is not happening? Because we have not set uh, the image styles properly. So one thing which I see is missing is after every 2 seconds things should move when we should point to a next slide. So that code they have done, if you notice that code they have done in here, set interval. How many of you doesn't know? Okay, how many of you don't know about this set interval or set timeout? Team, anyone who has not, who don't know about this set interval or set timeout? We got a phone here. So what I'm doing over here is simply after every 2 seconds, basically, I am saying current should be plus plus. What I'm saying is current should be plus plus, right? Current should be plus plus. So after every 2 seconds, what is going to happen? Your current should get plus plus, means first the current was 0, then the current will be 1, then 2. So it will point to that's how it will point to different image.
Sir, what indicates the person?
Okay, so in your C++, you might have done this one mod, like it
Yes,
divide,
sir.
but it give the remainder,
Yes, sir.
right? It gives the remainder. So you can simple calculation. You can say this dot current equals to this dot current plus 1. So it will add a new one. Basically, here what we're doing is we're checking that it should be well before the length of the food drives array, because we should not continuously say plus 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 where we have items only 3 but we have done 10 times plus plus. So obviously error will come because our array is not going to have more than 3, is not having more than 3 items, and we are still trying plus 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 plus. So it is like conditional incrementation. Now we see what's happening. Okay, now you see at least images are changing. You can see that, right? Different images are coming, images are changing, but it is not in one single row. Correct, team? It is not in one single row. So
Yes, sir.
now what is pending is the style. Yeah, anyone wants to speak, wants to say something? So this is the style says slider class, position should be relative. Position should be relative means uh, your your the position of your slider will be relative means respect to your div, basically your container, parent container. So then image style is also there. Correct. So we have all the classes which is required. So just copy these classes because these have adjustment of a carousel. Paste it over here. Let's see now. Okay, so it's changing. right? It's basically changing, but it's too huge. I don't want this much big. So image height, you can say, instead of 100%, you can say 200 pixel maybe, or 250 pixel maybe, or more than that. This itself should be good enough. Ah, super. What a So team, as you all know, like the way we did for, remember, homepage section should be there, then container fruit should be there. Same way you need to do for food. So much before that, you should have a section. And then not container, should be container fluid. Move it to section. Save. Let's remove this fluid and see how it's going to look like. No, something else happened. Okay. So what we do is not able to get why this is happening. Okay, I'll see it later, not now. I mean, otherwise, a lot of time get invested here. Let's fix the height. This is looking too squeezed, not looking good. So let's see 350 height, will it work or not? Yeah, a little better. So we can put nice images with good HD content, and we can put it over here, right? It is happening automatically. You can now, let's now switch off the animation and see how it is going to look like. Let's remove the animation, and without animation, let's see. You see, without animation, it is blinking like anything. And what we want, we want a smooth transition. So that's why we apply the animation. But still, the image is not fitting it into the container. This is our container, and the image is going out. So the main reason of image being out is, see this one, width 100%, 100 view means viewport. So it should be 100%, not VW. See, and this should also be. In fact, we don't need this. Yeah, we don't need this. Now it looks little settled, right? Position also, do we need position? Do we need position? Don't think so. Okay, first of all, we fix whatever is not good. So this 100 view W means view port width. So view port width, it will not listen to you if you put like this. So better 100%. 100% means whichever container it is in, it will take the 100% width of that container. So that will be good enough. I guess now we see it should fit in, right? And if you can see some edges are coming out. So if you give a right bootstrap class, it will behave properly. Means in the container, if you give row class, see now it's even better. So this is carousel. Yeah, see the drawback, because height is 6.6 view viewport width. So which means it is taking the viewport, it is taking 66% of the viewport. So just remove this one, and now if you mouse over, it's good. So let's remove this class also, this property also not required. Better, right? So I'll add good images over here. And what if I remove this and this? See, so position absolute will maintain the position from top leftmost corner. It will maintain the position of next image, right? It will start the image basically from again left topmost corner, top 0 left 0. So this looks like a container where images are loading basically. This magic is happening because of the CSS, especially, yeah, CSS basically. Okay, now then the last thing was, which I wanted to tell you so that you can design that page, was grid but with different kind of arrangements, right? So guys, just give me 5 minutes. I come back, let me just take a cup of tea, and then we resume. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. I'm putting myself on mute and facing my screen. Okay, so now let's quickly jump on that grid, correct, which we were talking about. So for that, what we have is, we have a grid system, we call it mad grid. Let me just open it for you. Yeah, this one. So same site, you go to Angular material.angular.io, open component tab, you can see grid over there. Yeah, so you can see grid like this, right? So what is the best part about this grid? So this grid is completely responsive. That is one good thing. Second, completely configurable, right? Third, you can put any kind of shape. I mean, obviously angular shapes, angular, not ng angular, like angular, like rectangular, square, super rectangular, super rectangle, any kind of angular shape, box shape to the grid. You can bring any shape to the grid. So I'm just wanted to give you some example. So let's take this one only. So you open it in Stack Bliss, in Stack Blitz editor, so that I can show you the tweaks here, what changes you can do and how you can present a different kind of shapes. No, this is simple one. Now go to example. Yeah, this one. So before coming to this, you need to basically install Angular material, right? So what we do is we open material homepage, material.angular.io homepage, and there we see what is the steps to get started. So as they say, you do the same thing. They say add Angular material. Okay, we'll do the same. We'll add Angular material. I guess, is that enough? Yeah. Let's add it. Let's add it in our project. So command is, first of all, kill your server because your server is already running, right? Are you sure like this? No, I guess something we have to install. I'm not convinced with this getting started. Hold on, guys. Just give me a minute. Should be npm install to install this. Okay, let's try. Copy, paste, ng add Angular material, enter. So basically, if you see, this ng add is also doing that npm install only. So it is as good as you're saying npm install Angular hyphen material. So it is installing basically, yeah, it has already installed. So it's saying which kind of theme you want: indigo pink, deep purple, amber, right? Which one? As of now, the same. I don't mind. Angular material typography. You want it? I say yes. Browser animation for Angular material. Yes, we need browser animation also. So it's going to add all these things automatically. We don't need to, add these things by ourselves. So let's see. Wait. See, it has updated our package.json also. Yeah, so it's done. I can simply say ng serve or npm start again, and then I can continue with my code. So yeah, let this run, and we see what we require to put. So we need mat grid basically. This is nothing but mat grid. Mat means material, Angular material grid. Mat grid means Angular material grid. So much before we actually start the grid, we should see what are the things that we need to add. So we already add Angular material in our project. Good, we installed. After that, in the component.ts, we need to mention, sorry, in the module, we need to mention basically. Let me just check with this command. Has it added an app.module or not? Yeah, only animation and all it has added. Okay, so we have a huge list of all the components. Like there's so many components: drag and drop, scrollable, portable module, mat checkbox, mat form, mat button, mat grid, right? So which one you want? So From the list, we need mat grid basically. So you can check over here also in the example, or one good way is in the overview we can check here itself, where they have given the example there itself. We can check in the code. See in the code, like what should be the code in TS file, what changes we need to do, right? CSS. So like this, we can basically copy the code from here. But again, here they have not mentioned what we need to include in module. So again, we go back to example and open the example in Stack Blitz. So I've already opened. So again, we came back to the same file, material.module.ts, like which basically they have given the huge list of all the components. So which one we need? We need mat grid. So guys, just check where is this mat grid. See this one, mat grid, right? Mat grid. So basically we need to import this mat grid in our app module. Remember I told you three kind of module. One, Angular modules, which we inject in where? Which we inject in import section. Then second kind of module is user defined module or programmer defined module that you have created, correct? So that will also go into the import. Of course, first we need to refer it over here in the import section. First we need to import it, means refer it, and then we need to inject it in the imports array. And third one was third party. So this Angular material is third party. So what is a module which we copied? Mat grid. So we'll take the mat grid only. We will include the mat grid only here in the import section. So Angular, mat grid module, correct? So now this third party module which has all the functionality, please pay attention. This third party module, mat grid list module, which has all the functionality related to grid, correct? Responsive grid or Angular material grid, is now there with app module, means it is hooked now. So now whatever functionality, whatever you want to call from this mat grid list module, you can call it, which means I can now go to my food page. Where is food? I can go to my food page and start using the material grid. Okay, so now we can come back to the coding part. So what is the code required? So we go to TS first of all and see what is the bare minimum code required. So here you can see there's one array. There is one array. So first we declare tiles. Tiles, again, I don't know, it's a array of any. And then the constructor, of course, this value will come from API. So I say this dot tile or tiles equals to right. Just simple 1 2 3 4 I put. So we can put our food drives over here. Now in the HTML and put this material list. First, let me just show you is it working or not. Then I will explain you why or how it is working. Do remember, guys, I'm not making any skeleton of food page. You guys said you will be doing it. Okay, so I put it on you basically. So you come up with proper design and do let me know. Okay, now we see how mat grid list work or mat grid work basically. So here we are talking about, first of all, how many, everything is dynamic. First of all, first thing is how many columns you want in a row, correct? You want 4 columns, 2 columns, 3 columns, 5 columns, 6 columns, 8 columns. I say I need 4 columns. If you see the image we capture, so one, this is, no, we have 6 I guess. 1 2, 3. I mean, this box is taking two boxes space. Correct, guys? Yes or no? Right? In fact, this is taking 4 box space. But in a row, basically, if I need to see how many columns I'm talking about. So 1, 2, 3. Again, this is rectangle. So 4 and 5. Is it? We take it 6 then. So 6 column. Right? 6 column. And or as of now, let's say 4 column, for example. Then we change and I'll show you what is the effect of it, right? So 4 columns. Okay. And then row height is 100 pixel, means row height should be, we need to give the proper response. We need to give proper height. The row height should be 100 pixel, not more than that. You can increase to 200. So the more you give height, I mean, the large your gallery will be. And then this mad grid tiles we're talking about. So we are generating tiles. Tiles means boxes. We're generating boxes dynamically. How? So let tile of tiles. Tiles is my array. So let tile of tiles. Tile dot columns. Tile dot rows. Now this is the beauty of this mad grid. It's happening dynamically. So what is the value of columns and rows? We can quickly check the array. So you can see in the array, we are saying my first object will have 3 column width. 3 column means it will take 3 column width in one shot, and row is 1, right? Row 1 means still this. Row 1 means this one. Column it has taken 2 or 3, but row height is 1. Correct? Where row height is 2, you can see this big squares. When you say big squares, correct? So here the configuration is their column is also 2 and rows are also 2. Guys, did you understand this part? Did you understand this part?
Yes.
So one column, 2 rows means 1 column, 2 rows means something like this. 1 column, this is 1 column, and 2 rows. Agree? Vertical rectangle, 1 column and 2 rows. 2 column, 2 rows is this. Guys, getting my point? Now can you tell me for rectangle what will, for rectangle, horizontal rectangle, what will put? If I need to create horizontal rectangle, then how many columns, how many rows?
Two
Two
columns,
column, one row.
Beautiful. Okay, great. So let's save and see how it's going to look like. Yeah, see? Correct? So now if I, let's say, I want first should be, okay. I want first should be simple square. And then second should be 1 row, 2 column. So first should be 1 column, 1 row only. But the second one should be 2 columns. Okay, so you need to design it, carefully, right? You need to design it carefully. Do remember what you're doing. So let me just draw first, and then show it to you. Then you tell me what configuration you will be putting. So what I want is, I want obviously like this much height row, where it should be 6 segregation. So I need to think carefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay, 1. Then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is perfect now. Think and then answer. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is 6. Wow, मजा आ गया. This one. Let's see, will you be able to answer or not? Karim, start thinking. What should be the case? First column, first one, first tile, first tile.
One column,
One row, one column.
Okay. Then second tile.
two,
One row, two column.
Mm-hmm. What?
two column and two row.
Absolutely correct. Two
Two-
columns, two row.
Two column, two row.
Two row. Absolutely correct. Then third one.
The one
column,
one.
one
One-
row.
Okay.
One
Fourth
row,
also
one
same.
column.
Then 6. 1, 2.
One column, two row.
One column, two row.
Correct. Then this one.
One.
Which one?
This one.
One. Two column,
One.
one row.
Okay. Let's draw and see will it happen or not. So first one you guys said one column, one row. Okay. Then second one you said. Second one you said. Two column, two rows. Okay. Then third one is one column, one row. Fourth one is
Yes.
also one column, one row. Then
One.
one column, two rows. No?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then it should be again one row, one column, one row. And then we have
Two column, one row.
two column, one row. Let's see, will this happen or not, right? So orange, we have blue, and then yellow. And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Let's see. Will it get drawn like that or not? Is it or no? Is it happening like that or no? No. I miscalculated somewhere.
Sir, because call you define call 4 na?
Yes,
In
sir.
the
Yes, sir. You defined
Where?
all four. Yes.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
estimal page
Column must be 6.
column
Column must be
6.
6, yes.
Sir, but in food dot component dot estimal में
हाँ, क्या किया मैंने? 1.
सर वो वहाँ पर लूप में आपने कॉल 4 किया है वहाँ पर.
Sir,
Yes,
वो
sir.
TS,
Okay,
TS file में.
understood. So it's estimal file 5.
Yes, sir.
Estimal. Yes. You're right. Smart team. Let's see. Yeah. See?
Yes.
Now it's perfect, right? So now you understood. If from the API I get the data, correct, rows and columns, I just need to bind it in HTML, correct? It was simple, right? Right, guys? It was simple, correct? It's not difficult, correct? And you can design the what do you call it, lobby, you can say, or gallery, you can say, just like Netflix or just like Prime, correct? Right, team?
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, sir.
We call it mat grid. Okay, so now I'll close the session. You all know that this is how basically, is that saved? No. I mean, did I save it? No. Do I want to save it? No. So you all know how basically your page is going to look like. Okay. Your gallery is going to look like, correct? Let me just clear all the drawing. Yeah. This is how we want it. Okay. Okay. Like this, have 3-4 galleries. NGO, one gallery, social group, second gallery, by individual, third gallery. Getting a point? Apply mat grid, and here we have already carousel. Pick good 5 pictures, put it over here. It should be scalable, correct? Responsive. So apply all those container, table, row, all these things, and come up with your design. Okay. Upload your file, or you can basically attach the source code in the GitLab under the story, under the food story. So which means I should be getting 10, 11 or 12, correct, source zip under the food story. Guys, you got my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, actually, I have a problem.
Mhm.
You not invite me on GitHub.
This is Ravi Pandey, right?
Yes,
Haan,
sir.
I'll
Yes, sir.
do that immediately. Okay.
Sir,
Don't
yes.
worry. You will get all these things. Whatever we did, you will find all of that there itself. No worries. Okay. So guys, the second meeting aligned. So now I am switching off. Okay. So please do this practice, and so that we can, in next section, day after tomorrow, we can start the API building. Correct. So let's start fetching the data from the API and see how we hit the API and get the data. How we hit the API and get the data. Okay. So next session, again, one more advanced. So this now we are actually enter into the advanced part. So in the last session, we have done routing. Today we have done this third party tool management. We've seen today Angular material. And next advanced topic would be HTTP calls. How from Angular we'll be making HTTP calls to API, fetch the API data, and then populate the screen. No hard code stuff. Correct. So we'll make our own API and take the data from there. Then in the next session after that, most probably on Friday, we'll see the MongoDB part. How we can create a database in the MongoDB. How then API will be talking to MongoDB and getting the data from the database. So in tomorrow's session, we put hardcode data not in the component but in the API. So you will be getting everything from the API. Either API taking it, API is giving you hard coded, or from the DB, you will be getting the data. You means your component will get the data from the API. But in Friday's session, what we're going to do is we create our own DB, MongoDB, and make sure our API will be reading the data, getting the data from the MongoDB. Okay. So tomorrow, I mean next session onwards, we will start putting up the we will start using the APIs. We will learn HTTPS, how we're going to call, how we post, how we get, how we delete, how we basically update our data. Okay. So bye team. See you day after tomorrow. We
Okay,
have
sir.
one more meeting aligned. This recording I will upload to YouTube and send you the link. Correct. I hope you will practice this today and tomorrow as well. Yeah. Bye team.